sit rep as follows.
Tens of thousands of protesters in Germany took to the streets in response to the energy crisis and a new government package that many call an unfair distribution of funds. To combat rising energy and living prices, Germany.
Two things can be true at the same time. Is sheltering more homeless individuals, but more people are becoming homeless.
In the city of San Diego, our median rent is somewhere around $2,600 a month for an apartment. It's no.
They go to Baker's Hunt for the area. She says solutions are in the works. The governor signed several bills last month that will help streamline the process to build new affordable housing.
From a regulatory standpoint, they've done a lot. But, housing takes time to build, to develop, to site.
Her organization worked with the city and county to come up with a 3-year local plan.
We need to do a lot more on the front end. We need to catch people early and prevent homelessness from occurring.
To address mental health, the governor passed Care Court to compel those with severe mental illness into treatment and housing. But again, that won't be implemented statewide for another.
For days, chaos in Peru. Roadblocks on fire as protesters throw rocks and sticks at police. Authorities shooting tear gas into crowds as they march towards the legislative palace in Lima. The growing tension as President Pedro Castillo imposed a curfew Tuesday to quell recent anti-government protests over rising gas and food prices.
This report is about an alarming trend: rising food prices from grains to cooking oil. The price of basic staples skyrocketing across the globe. The reason for this is the war in Ukraine and droughts fueled by climate change. For countries, this is an alarming situation. Price hikes are worsening already existing food crisis, fueling protests in several countries across the world. In Argentina, thousands of farmers protested in Buenos Aires. This was against President Alberto Fernandez. His policies to curb inflation have been slammed by the agricultural sector. In the first 4 months of 2022, prices in Argentina
Last night I dreamt about how things were.
I offer you life in a new world. With other values.
Process completed.
Everything is different there.
This month, a team of scientists who have finally succeeded in developing weather control technology is on the cover of Forbes magazine.
Welcome to your new home. According to the law, you are entitled to 60 square meters per person. This is the minimum housing standard that every person on the planet is now provided with.
This is not a consumerist world that has been devouring us for thousands of years. This is the creative society. Now the consumerist format of society is pushing us towards total destruction. We are on the verge of nuclear war, of world hunger, and of our destruction by natural disasters. But there is another way. The creative society is the world that we can build in just 5 years. Don't miss it. This autumn, November 12th, on all social networks and various media platforms, with interpreting into 150 languages from the main project of humankind. International Forum, Global Crisis. Our survival is in unity. Join in.